How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. I've been making videos on YouTube for about 3 years now, and I gotta say, one of the most enjoyable things is me being able to inform you guys of all the pitfalls in life in general. Now today I want to talk to you about removing your wisdom teeth and if you should actually do it or not. Disclaimer here is that I'm not a dentist nor oral surgeon, nor am I a doctor, so you cannot take my advice as medical advice. What I plan to do here is plant a little seed of doubt in your mind to let you know that the doctor offering you advice if you should remove your wisdom teeth or not may have some sort of conflict of interest. You see, removing your wisdom teeth has grown to be a $3 billion industry, so there's a lot of money to be had for the people that are removing your teeth. Doing all 4 teeth costs roughly between $400 to $1,000 for the procedure. A typical session would go like this. You go into your dentist, you have your wisdom teeth almost coming out. They'll say, hey, look, it looks a little bad. It looks impacted or something. We should really remove it before any bad things happen. So this is a preventive procedure that they're suggesting. The preventive part is the key here because only 12% of impacted teeth actually gets infected later on. You can look at other studies that will say, oh, you have 60 to 80% of impacted teeth that will have a problem later on. If that is the case, yes, you should do preventive maintenance on your wisdom teeth. However, that may not be true because they don't actually have data supporting this. Way before I even researched into this, I went to the dentist and my dentist recommended me to remove my wisdom teeth. That in itself sounds pretty normal because all my friends had their wisdom teeth removed back in high school. The thing that caught my attention was that my wisdom teeth were not impacted. So I said, oh, I'm gonna schedule an appointment with the oral surgeon right away. But then the dentist backtracked and said, no, you don't have to do it right away. So that was a little bit fishy to me. That sort of interaction sort of raised a red flag for me. Why would he suggest me to go remove it, but then I should not do it right away? I don't get it. Is it because he wants to suggest to me to remove my wisdom teeth, but wants me to go at my own will, just in case anything happens so that he won't be liable? That's something to think about because if his recommendation resulted in some sort of liability claim where I have some sort of complications, then it would be on him and he would be financially liable possibly. So that's why I think he backtracked on the recommendation because it was not an absolutely required procedure. Another piece that you may not always think about is the conflict of interest with your dentist, because if your dentist refers you to the oral surgeon, well, maybe the oral surgeon will refer some people back. So this is like scratch your back, scratch my back type of deal. I'm not a dentist nor an oral surgeon, so then I don't know if they get referral fees or not. My problem with all this is that removing your wisdom teeth is quite unnatural. They have to put in anesthesia in you, and you might have complications from that. Number 2, it's quite painful and you have to take painkillers for 1 or 2 weeks. How come people have to suffer so much? It's like a rite of passage it becomes for all the high school students. There could be possible loss of nerve damage and loss of feeling on part of your face, and sometimes even death could occur. Of course, these dangers results from surgery alone. Whenever you have surgery, there's some chance of something going wrong. But it's good to know, is it 1 in a million chance or is it like 1 in 100? Given that 2 to 30% of complications occurring when you have the surgery, compared to about 12% actually having complications if you don't have the surgery, well, which one do you take? I, for one, have my wisdom teeth still. They're fine. I clean them just fine. They say you might get impacted, but they're not. They do not have cavities in it. I just have to make sure they're extra clean. In fact, this is not about me griping about wisdom teeth and just my funny idea somewhere thinking, oh, I don't want to do that with wisdom teeth. I want to save money. I don't want to do it. I don't want to get swollen head. I don't want to get surgery, etc. In fact, since 2008, the American Public Health Association has opposed the preventive removal of wisdom teeth. So it's not just me. But your dentist is still going to tell you to remove your wisdom teeth just to prevent any impaction in the future. I'm going to leave some reference link down in the video description below if you're interested in checking them out. I just want to plant a seed of doubt that your dentist may not always have your best interest at heart. Conflict of interest can actually skew recommendations. So when you get a recommendation like this from your dentist, I recommend you to go look this up yourself and see what your chances of success and failure are and what are the chances of actually having something bad happen, rather than your dentist tell you that 60 to 80% will have a problem in the future. This is just not true. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to share this video with people you think are having their wisdom teeth pulled. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, comment down below. Let me know if you got your wisdom teeth pulled just because of your dentist's recommendation. I'm sorry to hear this, but maybe it's a good thing. If you're interested in supporting this channel, I have an Audible link down in the video description below where you can get a free audiobook and you don't have to pay a thing if you cancel in time. I also have a Patreon link over here, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.